Hey guys, Marcus again. In the next minutes I'm gonna show you how to set up feature styles and what those mystical rules are. To show you this, I'm gonna download some features for the current view here. So by long clicking the download button, this little popover appears. And I'm selecting buildings, I wanna have places, I wanna have water, roads, and the land use actually. And I click download. There we go. And in this feature collection, you now can find all the layers that you selected. Now, if you want to draw these features, you will do this in a certain style. So I select the whole water layer, make sure that the water style is selected, and I hit draw. Of course, you could draw this also in a different style, but I'll remove that one. By long clicking the draw button, you can also directly select the style here. Also gonna remove this. Now I'd like to draw some roads with different stroke widths. To edit your feature styles, long or right click the feature style selector and the feature style editor appears. Here you can add, duplicate, remove and manage your styles. For example, you can change the order by simply dragging the stuff around here. Now I'd like to have another style for my roads. So I'm selecting the white border with 2 pixels, and in this field you can set up the style. So you can say, alright, my style has a fill. You can set up a fill color, but I don't need this here. You could randomize the color and you can set an opacity of the fill, but I don't need this here. I only want a stroke. My stroke color is white, that's pretty cool. You could also say that it has the same color as fill, which would be black in this case, and you can set a width. So I want to have this 4 pixels actually. You can also say that it's dashed. So this slider goes from large dashes, medium, small dashes to dotted. But a solid line is okay for me. And you can of course also set up an opacity. Underneath you can find some global settings for the drawing. So the first one, reduce detail according to current view. Concerning performance, you should always keep this checked, since very complicated geometries are quite heavy for the renderer. Draw on individual layers. If you select this, each feature you draw will be drawn on an individual shape layer. Auto animate stroke width. If you check it, GEOlayers will add an expression to each stroke and adapt the width according to the zoom. I don't need it here, so I'm going to uncheck it because this is way faster. I know that there's different kinds of roads in my view, so I'm going to have a look in the feature properties here, and you can see that the kind is a major road. So I could simply filter now, kind is major road, and this will give me all the major roads. By selecting the feature collection and selecting the purple line here, I can draw only the main roads. Now you notice that a lot of stuff around my view is also drawn, so in this case the current view filter makes sense, and you see that's a lot less features. So if there is major roads, there will also be minor roads, and I will draw them with a different style. Now, wouldn't it be great if this could be done automatically? That's the point where I want to introduce you the feature rules. You can find them also in the feature style editor by clicking on the rules tab. A feature rule is a set of conditions a feature can fulfill, and if it does so, GEOlayers can automatically apply a certain style. For example, I have a pretty simple rule in my set here, which is point. And by only selecting the point geometry here, GEOlayers will apply this rule to all point features. This will happen if I check auto apply style here. If I do so, you notice a little A in here. And if I remove the filter and have a look into the places, the point feature has a style thumbnail on the side. Till now I don't have any rule for my streets. That's why you can't see a thumbnail here. You can click this and apply a custom style, but I want it to be automatically, so I remove this one. Now let's add some rules for my roads. So I create a new rule, call it major roads. I want it to be applied only to line features, and I will set up a property condition. Therefore, I need the property name, which is kind, and I need the value, which is major road. And now I can simply select the style that should be applied. By closing the window now, you can see that some features now have styles applied by this rule. But what about my minor roads? I'm going to show you another way how to create rules. So by selecting a feature and opening its feature properties, I can now select the property and we can create a rule right from here. I can also select multiple properties, and you see that 2 property conditions are added. I don't need that one, so I deselect it here. I name this minor roads, and I want to apply it also only to line features. I select my style and click create new rule. I'm going to create a third rule that all road features will match. Call it roads, apply a style, and create the rule. Now you see that all the features have the same style applied. Let me explain you why. The last rule we added was the roads that would all road features fulfill. And since this is the last one in the list, it is applied to all them. If I just drag it before the other road rules, this will work. There we go. We have different styles for our roads. I'm going to remove those 2 layers, select all the roads, and hit the draw button. And you see that the different styles are applied in one shape layer. GeoLayers also takes care of the ordering of bridges and tunnels and stuff. Now let me quickly draw some bridges to make this look nice. You find them in the land use layer. So I'm going to select them, apply a style, and draw them. Be careful, you might not want to draw a large map only with shape layers. This is pretty intense concerning the render. Nevertheless, I'm going to draw buildings to this, and despite you have auto apply style on, you can also directly select a style and draw it with this one. There we go. One last thing, you can import and export feature style sets that contain rules and styles. That's it. You learned how to manage your styles and what those mystical rules are. Have a great day. I'm out.